call her hello. If you see the girl that dance, then the place get mellow. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create turnovers for the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting 5s for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. Tonight, it'll be the Utah Jazz going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got Kelly Oubre. He's out there with Paul George. Embiid is out there with Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. And for Utah, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Collier in at the point guard position. RJ, this one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. Now, here's Maxey. Tight defense on him. Offline with his 3. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Sexton. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Utah's ball. Now let's go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Will Hardy.
We talked about the game plan for Joel Embiid. He told me Embiid might be the hardest matchup in the league. We just have to try to make things difficult on him and make him work for every point. We'll see if they're up to it, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The 76ers again can't hit it. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And it's Collier missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Another miss by Maxey. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And he gets it to go.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. Knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Oubre against Collins. Outside for George. They get it again. Here's Embiid. Loses his grip and misses the dunk. Jazz leading by 3. And now Utah, fast break. Took him no time at all on that one. And it's 6 points for Colin Sexton.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Oh, the electric Tyrese Maxey.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. From the wing, again the Jazz score.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's George. Kessler with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Markkanen, good.
And you see the scorer's mindset with Markkanen. Spends lots of time in the gym working on every shot.
Here's Maxey. Here's Oubre. Collins with some nice D.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounder.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Now, here's Butler. Here's Yabusele. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Jazz leading by 7. From deep three-point land, Potter missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Here's Yabusele. Edwards, no good. Clarkson for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Passes to Butler. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Now Edwards. After Jordan Clarkson missing on that last three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The Jazz making a switch here. Hendricks is checked in.
Hendricks.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Kept alive. Drummond. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Here we go, one-on-one. From deep three-point land. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. And the 76ers making a change here. The 76ers trail by 5. To the wing on the left. Here's Yabusele. The 76ers with another miss. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Offensive rebound. Philadelphia's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Right side, Edwards. And it's Utah with the rebound. George, that's a two-pointer, and he uses the glass on the lane.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it. Contest
13.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then it's Collins and it's Hendricks in at the small forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Tyrese Maxey has stepped up into a starring role with the 76ers. He says, these guys have the ultimate confidence in me, all the way from the organization down to the players. So I can just go out there and be aggressive, play my game, even through mistakes. It's all part of extraordinary growth for the guard. Kevin?
Yeah, thanks. He is rewarding their faith. And I love his statement on growth. He's always looking to expand. In the corner, it's Oubre. A three-pointer is right on target. Oubre's got himself on the board with 3 there.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
Bucket is good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Outside for George. Over to the left wing. Here's Grimes, defended by Sexton. Scooped up. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
Here's Grimes. It's hauled in by George. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Kessler, and they cash in right away with a quick shot.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
Oubre, good.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And that one, good. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Maxey passes to George. There's the 3. Utah with the rebound. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
It's up a 3, and it's George missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
It's his first trip to the line. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
They get it back.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. And the Jazz with some changes. Potter's checked in, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Sexton. Yabusele, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Butler comes in for Maxey, and Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Jazz leading by 10. Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
In the corner, Drummond with it. Misses the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Deep two from Clarkson. Tries again. Collier. That's good.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
Pass to Yabusele. Butler with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. And it's Potter with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Markkanen. Uses the glass to finish the weight. And the Jazz lead by 16.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Shot by Grimes, no good. And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 14-6 run. Wasted no time on that one.
With just about every shot in his bag, Clarkson is an elite-level scorer.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Utah. Deep two from Clarkson. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Markkanen, good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Filipowski. Again, the Jazz score.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz running away with this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So we got to keep shooting them. Hopefully we start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Lauri Markkanen has been the story in this. He had 12 points. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jazz leading by 22. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Paul George, Joel Embiid out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. The pass to Embiid. To the inside. Wants to get it to Oubre and does. Grimes with the bucket. Grimes has got 10.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
A nice shot by George.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Yeah, what you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Oubre on the wing. Again, Philadelphia.
Oubre Jr. Assist goes to Quentin Grimes.
Jazz leading by 22. Hendricks, good. Hendricks has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Passes it to Grimes. Oubre outside. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter, and the shot is good.
And nicknamed the flamethrower for a reason. Clarkson can light it up with the best of them.
Embiid wide open. Filipowski grabs the board. Filipowski's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter. Rebound by the 76ers. Right side, George. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Hendricks, good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Edwards. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
From 18 feet away, that one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. And finished off by Oubre.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Maxey, no good. Jazz leading by 23. Sexton for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Here's McCain. Defended by Sexton. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
Kessler with the bucket.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Down low. Embiid. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And finished off by Collins.
Nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
Good work there as it goes.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. Inside. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got his first bucket in this one.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
And this is how you use the mid-range area. Collins keeping it simple and just taking what the D gives.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so here is Philadelphia. To the paint, here's McCain. And he drops in the layup off the glass. McCain's got 4 points this quarter.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Shot by Collins, no good. The 76ers trail by 21. In the corner, it's Oubre. Out to Edwards. From deep. Another three for Philadelphia. Here's Kessler. Buries the 20-footer. Kessler's got 12 points in the game.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the basket by Embiid. And so it's Utah with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. In it forward, it's going to be Markkanen and Collins. Collier out there with Keontae George. And it's Filipowski in its center. That's the group right now for Utah.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get it back, and Markkanen throws it down.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
To the middle. Yabusele kicks to Embiid. Here's McCain. Here's Yabusele. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to McCain. Buries it from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
This is the John Collins show. There's a smoothness to his game that you really appreciate on a night like this.
Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 17. Grimes. No good on the three.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Chalk up 2 there. And it's 9 points from Keontae George.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Pass to McCain. Outside, George from past the arc. Rebound, Utah. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts it up from 15. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. The 76ers trail by 21. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Nobody near George. Off target from 3-point range.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Drills the three-pointer.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
And the 76ers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sexton's checked in.
And holding nothing back there. George gives the dunk his all.
Here's Filipowski. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Filipowski's got 7 points here in this quarter. There's the pass to Grimes. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jazz have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Sexton for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's George. Offensive rebound. And it's sent back by George. They recover it. And George kicks to Embiid. The 76ers again can't hit it. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. From deep, George. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. It's George on the wing to end the run, and he connects with the jumper.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Jazz.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Keontae George.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And that's why you don't let them get positioned deep in the post.
And they need better team defense. Help out your man in the post. It takes multiple guys to stop him.
Pass to McCain. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Utah's ball. Goes up from the top of the key. And bears Sexton. That's good on the assist from Clarkson.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And Sexton slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Feeds it to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Shot's good by Sensabaugh.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you next time.
but I ever fall off, then expect my